Hi, I'm James Levesque, and welcome back to the Life After Losses video blog. This is entry 239, adding life to our days. The truth is, we can't always control how much time we get, but we can decide how we live the time we have. In this week's entry, I'm sharing what it means to put life into our days, not by doing more, but by noticing more. Noticing joy, noticing connection, noticing that this moment, even in its messiness, counts. If you've been waiting for a sign to pause and breathe something in, this is it. So let's get into it. Last week, we wrapped up the Come On Get Happy series. 4 weeks of building real tools for lasting joy. And while that series is complete, the work of living it, that's the part that we carry with us. This week, I've been sitting with a quote that's been circling back in my head. You can't add days to your life, but you can add life to your days. Now, I don't know why, but there's something about that line that really pulled me in. It's not promising immortality, transformation, or a fix. It's not asking us to chase happiness or pretend that everything's fine. It's just asking, how are you living today? Not in the grand bucket list sense. And I actually like referring to that as a living list. But in the way that you greet the day, the way that you show up for a conversation, the way you pause long enough to really taste your coffee or notice the way the light falls across the floor. The kind of life we're talking about here isn't flashy. It's not only about big, bold joy when you can find it. No, it's really about being awake to what's happening now and letting that count for something. Are we talking about mindfulness again? In some respects, yes. So there's this myth about more time, right? We talk a lot about time in terms of control, as if we do everything right, eat the right foods, manage the right stress, avoid all the wrong risks, we somehow stretch the timeline. And sure, there's things we can do to take care of ourselves and support our health, but control? That's more illusion than guarantee. The truth is, none of us knows how many days we have. And if we're only ever measuring the value of life by how long it is, we miss the deeper question. What are we filling those days with? Because sometimes the most alive we feel has nothing to do with our schedule or productivity. It might be laughing so hard that our cheeks hurt, crying in the car with a song that understands us better than words, holding someone's hand, saying the hard thing, or letting silence be enough. Now, I'm sure you've heard the term quality over quantity. I see quality in my life. After experiencing my losses, I'm well aware I have no control over quantity. So what's it look like in practice? When I think about adding life to a day, I'm not imagining a perfect, peaceful sunrise with everything in balance. Sometimes adding life means choosing a moment of joy even when grief is still nearby. Sometimes it's dancing in the kitchen when the world feels heavy. Sometimes it's just noticing your breath, your body, the surroundings. It might look like taking a long way home and actually enjoying it. Sending a text just to say, I'm thinking of you. Letting yourself laugh at something silly. Sitting in the porch for 5 minutes without your phone. Eating your favorite snack without multitasking. Saying no to something that drains you and yes to something that fills you. They're not perfectly curated Instagram moments. They probably won't impress anyone, but they're the kinds of things that let you breathe your day, and it gives you life and texture. The tools still matter. One thing I hope came through in the Come On Get Happy series is that happiness isn't something you wait for. It's something you practice. Presence, gratitude, meaningful connections are all tools, not magic spells. And those tools are meant to be used now, in real life, not in just self-help journals or the structured workbook that I gave you. So what maybe adding life to our days is simply applying what we've already learned, using mindfulness to actually be in the moment, even for a minute. Practicing gratitude, not just to be positive, but to notice what's good. Reaching out because connection matters more than pride or timing. Pausing long enough to say this matters, even if no one else sees it. Let this be enough. Here's the thing. You don't have to overhaul your life to add life to your days. It starts in small ways that might even feel ordinary. But ordinary doesn't mean meaningless. Sometimes the most life-affirming thing that we can do is show up, honestly, imperfectly, fully, and stop waiting for the right moment and start choosing this one. So today I invite you to try something small. Do one thing that adds life to your day. It can be as big or small as you want it to be, as long as it's yours and it makes sense for you. And if you pause, breathe, laugh, connect, or rest, you've already done the work. You've already added life to your day. And if you feel comfortable doing so, I would love for you to share that one thing to inspire me and others. Thanks for watching.